gonna start right after the first cutscene. And go.
Heads up, JC.
So, right off the bat, we are using save loading to get over that. This is our brother here, Paul.
Well,
It's important to select the right one to get the gap gun, because the gap gun is super important. Also, I forgot to drop an item already, but that's fine.
A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue.
So if you have played this game casually, you'll know that this is a pretty big level. And we're just gonna ignore most of that.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course.
That might have been a bad throw, and this might take us a few attempts,
And crouch behind
depending on how...
Or if you
Yeah, that was a bad one. So, what we're gonna try to do here is throw a gas grenade and get the guy inside to open the door for us. And this looks good. So now if the game cooperates,
I hear you just slipped by a lot of the terrorists.
we are actually gonna get in. Just like that, and we have skipped the entirety of Liberty Island.
check in with Manderley on level 2.
Come on in.
Another thing that I have used here, or like I'm using it, and we are
Remember that Mr. Manderley
using
wants
it,
to see you. Level 2.
is the free scrolling mouse, which is pretty important if you want to run this competitively. Yes, I know this is literally pay to win,
Go to level 3 for your equipment.
but we are gonna use that for many things, such as duping, skipping conversations, so on and so forth. So this might take a few attempts as well, and we actually got it on first try, which is insanely lucky. What happened there basically is we have made a quick save inside a conversation, which should not be possible. And we are going to use that to skip some things later on. This is our boss, Manderley. We don't want to talk to him, so we just throw a knife at him. I don't recommend you do that in real life.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2.
Although I'm sure that they will want to stop talking to you for that. So that was basically the first level. We are not gonna see any more of the island itself, but we are gonna come back here a few times. So at this point you can see that guy is running over there, which is good because that means he's gonna draw the attention of the terrorist. Which is perfect because we didn't get any ammo for the trank rifle. So I was gonna say that it would have stopped them from shooting me, but then my own guys shot me, and the terrorists shot me as well. So that worked out perfectly. Another rail skip, jump over. Help the guy jump in. You don't have to jump in, but I just like the little ripple that clearly shouldn't be there. Alright, next up, that's Anna. We don't want to talk to Anna, so we just evade her like that, because we are a bit too socially awkward. We're gonna nip through this spark right here, get our trank, dart, whatever the fuck, crossbow ready, and look down. And what that causes is that the AI doesn't activate until we get here, so it's gonna be easier to distract all those guys, jump over, save load through this laser, so nothing blows up. By the way, this is a hostage situation that we were supposed to solve. We're just gonna ignore that. This is Paul. Throw a knife at him. We don't want to talk to him. Also not recommended to do in real life.
Reports of a hostage situation in a Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his... You think at least one of them is still inside?
Please? So in here, something funny is going to happen soon enough. We take this canister, because we're gonna need it later. Upgrade. And we kill ourselves, save load, move to the left, drop the gap gun, get some things here, kill ourselves, save load, move to the right, move back, loot our own corpse, and off we go.
Watch for lambs. Sonic transducer.
So there's a number of things that happens here.
Sending you a satellite image that should help you.
If you kill yourself after you are dead, the game will just respawn you with this weird... Oops, I need that, sorry. Apologies for that. I actually got a really bad duplication here, which is like the rarest one, and it completely messes up your inventory. But we have done a bunch of duplication with our inventory there. So if you save load with the extra edit save files, after you're dead, you're gonna respawn. And once you move into a load trigger, you're gonna get your inventory back. And that is one way to duplicate items. We're gonna see this. Actually, we have already seen the other one, but it was a bit hectic because I was trying to get used to this inventory because out of my running career, I may have had this a number, well, like a total of 3 times maybe. So my inventory is all kinds of messed up right now, so apologies if I select the wrong things. It will happen. Also, once you kill yourself and resurrect with save loading, if you eat a candy or any healing item, your HP will go back. Actually, no, it will stay in the negatives, but only your torso. But because you have healed while you're technically dead, the AI will be confused and will stop targeting you. And that's basically what we're gonna use in this entire run.
Agent?
And the other way to duplicate things is to throw them and then pick it up in the air with the scroll wheel. That was Anna again, by the way. She cannot wait forever. Just an FYI. So we're gonna come back down here, visit this little robot, and we are gonna install our legs, and this is when we actually gonna start going fast. And this is when the micromanagement starts. So Anna, like I said, cannot wait forever. The joke unfortunately doesn't make sense because A, she didn't say it, and B, I messed up the trick, but she was supposed to get stuck there, but it's fine. So once we have our legs, that's when the micromanagement part of this run starts. Because we gotta pay attention to our energy. We gotta keep duping energy cells, and we gotta keep using them. Also, these cutscenes are really long, so whenever one of these happens, it's a great time for donations. So, we are back to Battery Park. I'm not entirely sure what we gotta need to do here, but we're gonna go into this phone booth and just jib through it. You jump, you kill yourself, and then you save load. Easy. Definitely don't recommend in real life.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, noise, drifters.
There's a secret entrance here. We're never actually gonna open any secret entrances or any locked doors the normal way in this run. Instead, we're just gonna blow them up if we can. This is another major part of this run. It's grenade clipping. Grenades have really cool hitboxes, and if we are lucky... Oh, I had it. It's also gonna push us through doors. There's a different version of that, but we're gonna see that soon enough. So we get an EMP here, very important. Save through this laser, so the guns don't actually activate. Get this door blown up and do it again. Save load just in case. If you save load in the air, you gain a bit more momentum, so you can fly a bit further. Get this EMP as well. And whenever you see me eat a candy, that will push the AI into a state where they will not attack me, because my negative HP. Also, you could see me go into the menu there, but not really do anything, and then jump really high. That's called the super jump. It is a very creative name. Oops. Yep, just like I said it would happen. Not everything is where I'm used to. So I use the cigarettes instead of the candy. That might happen a few more times. I am not used to this inventory layout. So we go in here, save load so the turrets don't kill us, and this is how you do grenades. You put one down, drop the other, and we now have 10 of them. Perfect. So we're gonna build up 2 super jumps here, jump up to this building.
This is the terminal at
Probably
LaGuardia
normal
owned by
stuff.
Ivan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain
I
based
have
on
no
what
idea
you
why
do
this
is
works.
terrorists.
It only works if you have the lag augmentation on,
And kill him.
but it works. Also, we jump into this little trigger. Don't actually need to be in there. Go into the plane. Shoot once, go over. The law, by the way, this rocket launcher only has 1 shot. But if you shoot it and then you go through a low trigger, you get to keep it. Which is really handy.
Relax, JC.
Also in older strats, this is where you normally kill Anna. But in newer strats, we don't really do that, because you don't need to. We have better things to do later on. That's the perfect bonk. Very good. You need to jump to get into this cutscene, otherwise it won't work. So we are back here once more,
Vanderlee's pleased
and
that
whenever you
follow
see me
orders. He wants to see
in long corridors, hallways, what have you, I will likely be duping things, which would normally be much easier because I would know where everything is. But I don't, so I'm gonna be doing that a bit fewer. So we jump here, because if you jump, you can actually skip dialogues, because when you're in the air, you cannot be talked to. So we skip Janice's dialogue right there.
So long. We'll miss.
Don't worry, I'll be back here. Spoilers. And we jump into this cutscene. Again, these are really long. Often longer than the levels themselves. So this is a street. We just drop down here, save load, we're fine. Build up a super jump. So this is a gate. We don't care about the gate. We can just squeeze right through there. Also, that's a really difficult one to get on first try. So I'm glad I actually managed to do that. Jump over. And once again, use the awesome properties of the law that you get to keep it. And some doors, jump up. I way overshot it, but that's fine. And this is the first terminal. With the worst password combinations of the entire run. It's really cool that it's actually the first one.
Hear that?
So now we are hunted for reasons. We have done something bad. But we're just gonna keep going anyway. Jump through here. And we're gonna go visit our brother once more. And our brother has 2 kinds of conversations in here. And we got the one that will actually let you skip through the rest of the level. That's the wrong thing to select. We are now in prison. We are no longer in prison.
Did anybody else hear something?
Transmitting the floor plan. All of your equipment has been stored in the armory to the south.
So this game has actually ran into main difficulties, easy and realistic. I'm doing realistic, because with current strats, it really doesn't make much of a difference. The only thing that realistic adds now, because we have this dead man walking glitch, where the AI cannot target you, it only adds the frustration of the early levels, where they can one-shot you. So this is Anna. This is why we don't kill her anymore, because we can just scare her into opening this door,
Been watching you from the cameras, JC.
which she would normally need a
I'll
key
give you
for.
the key to the front doors. But first, take care of that.
But we can just manipulate her AI to do what we want. And we have left Unatco for good.
I blew it, JC.
So this is Hong Kong.
MJ12 must want you
The one level that you might know as The level that has the best goddamn soundtrack of the entire game. And for good reason. Sadly, we're not gonna be able to hear much of it. Only the first few beats every time. This is our worst enemy, by the way. Buttons. They are really easy to hit if you're trying to go fast. This guy wants to talk to us, we don't want to talk to him.
You're the one that.
We didn't want to talk to him, but we did it anyway. Jit through here, we don't care really. Make sure the Gekkan is reloaded. Say hello to this guy. And keep moving. This is the only elevator door where you don't actually need to press the button to open. Keep going. Get through this door right here. Easy peasy. Reloading also, by the way, negates fall damage completely. In case I haven't mentioned, we maxed out swimming because it's the most useful skill in the speedrun, even though it's the least useful skill in normal gameplay. The Karkin is kind, so we can just swim under him. Perfect, thank you. And we're gonna resurface right here. I didn't forget to turn on my legs this time, which is great. Because I kept doing that in practice. Build up 2 more super jumps here. Oh, get a bit booped. Another super jump. You have to build up super jump every time you load, or the game loads, because you lose it. And now we are in Tong's base. We are actually gonna talk to him, believe it or not. But not in the normal way. That's not supposed to happen. Also lost a bit of health, but that's fine. Click through. Click through, thank you very much. So those guys over there, they are hostile. We don't want to talk to them. Instead, we're just gonna click into this wall so that Tong's model actually loads in, so we can talk to him. Because otherwise you could come down there, open the door, but Tong would not be there. And we do this little trick with going out of bounds to render him in. We leave just about the same as we entered. Off the jock here, and that was Hong Kong. It's weird, we didn't actually get the end of level music. I don't think that ever happened before. Or maybe I haven't noticed it, I don't know. So we come to party a little bit here. Talk to this dude here, and then we are off. Everything over to the max. Build up 2 super jumps. And let's see if we get slam dunk. And we didn't get slam dunk. There is a way where you could land on the lip of the building, so you could just drop down. Unfortunately, it's pretty tough. So we use our glitchy save again. To skip the info link. And then a regular, our custom save load. To make Jock appear. And off we go boating. You can also buffer all kinds of commands through loading. So we can start moving earlier, select items, use items. Also because I am not sure if this duping works the way it should, I make sure to drop and pick up the Gekkan again. Because this kind of duping where you kill yourself and then save loads, it only works in a way that it will respawn your inventory with the last I don't know how many items, but the point is you don't get everything back. So we are in the ship now. Also, super jumping negates fall damage as well, which is very important because once we are in Deadman Walking state, we can be one-shot by literally everything, including your own grenades if you jump. Or grenade jump wrong. Oh, that's also a thing I don't think I ever explained, that you can grenade jump. Because I was a bit too busy wrangling my inventory into submission. So down here we're gonna hit a number of bulkheads with the gap gun, or whatever you got, we use the gap gun. Reverse the flow. Asia Captain, not Captain. There we go. Throw the knife, we don't need it. There's a couple more bulkheads. There's one. We're gonna use the law for this one. There we go, because this one has a much larger blast radius. Meanwhile, throughout this entire run, we are getting story dumped on us, but we're just gonna ignore all of it. By the way, Deus Ex, really cool story if you play casually. So I highly recommend you do, if you haven't already. And this can happen sometimes. You just get blown right out of the air, because explosions are happening. But it's fine, because we can just save loads. Also, let me go please, thank you. We can just use however many cells we want, because we're gonna get maxed out by our own corpse. How very thoughtful of us. Leaving our own corpse. Two more super jumps here. The gap gun is on number 7, I gotta remember that. So this is Dowd.
How'd you get?
Fun fact, you can't just talk to people and knife them by throwing. You can also knife them directly to skip the conversation. And this is the cutscene that I use for hydration breaks, and I highly encourage everyone watching to do the same. Look, 2 super jumps here, and perfect. We are entering the catacombs now. It's a bit of a maze. It's kind of tough to learn at first, but it's not so bad if you get used to it. Another easy grenade. Actually, not that easy. Well, not that easy, and then I get it first try, of course. It's one of the more difficult ones. It's basically RNG anyway. Single grenade. Not quite first try. I think it was second try, but then I loaded away. Actually, this is a bad one, because we bounce, and that's not good. You can also die here. Get stuck in a bit of a loop. And we are through. So the theme of this run is skipping everything. Just going straight to the end. In as a straight line as you can manage. See if we get. We don't get lamppost, which is both bad and good. It's bad because of the meme and good because we don't lose time to it. We are now in the club.
I'm looking for.
Yep. Good conversation. Go in, stab someone, get out. That was Nicolette, by the way, who is now over there for some reason.
Let's hit it.
I can also sometimes get stuck in conversations. Hey, Jack. I did say we were gonna be a bit behind, so... We were supposed to talk to Nicolette here, but that's slow. That's a maze right there, but we are super jumping and we don't really care. So this is probably the most difficult grenade clip of the entire run, because it has a super wonky setup. There's a number of ways to do it, but this is the one that I came up with and I use it all the time. And works well enough. And I believe the game just crashed. So give me a sec and I'll get right back in there. This can happen. The game likes to crash every now and then. The good thing about this run is that we save a lot. And we are right back here. The worst one is probably the one where it crashes right at the final level before the last room. Oh, we don't really care about doors. Just blow right through that. So there's Gunther right there. Diplomatic conversation achieved. Okay. There we go, uplink enabled.
I need good work. Go to the metro station nearby and await my instructions.
Well, you know, it's a bit one-sided, but you achieve what you wanted. Also, that was a bit of a short jump,
No need to be
unfortunately.
for now. I can protect you.
Like, I was supposed to land right here. Just some quick duping
Tunnels in the tube below.
before I forget it. I was hoping this run would go a bit more smoothly, but between the inventory mess up and the game crashing, I believe we have reached the DX1 experience. But that was a fairly easy clip. And off we go to Vandenberg. We avoid that girl right there. Save, open the skill menu, save, load, or just load. Upgrade our rifle skill, save, load, upgrade our rifle skill. This is kill point duping. It's dumb, but it works. And we start shooting at that corner over there. We didn't get it, so we can try again. Shoot more at the corner right there, and we got it. So that right there is basically the level end trigger that is just always there, hanging out in the air. And there's two ways we can actually get there, and it's there all the time. You can just walk down there, jump up into it with a super jump, or you can just shoot it, whatever works. And this is another one of those levels where the cutscene is actually longer than the actual level. So now we're at the gas station. We are supposed to save someone's daughter here. Tiffany. Tiffany is right down there where we just threw the grenade. It's a shame, but we couldn't actually save her. We tried our best though. Really though, saving her is slow. There's a number of ways to do this. This was probably the safest one. There's a very swag strat by someone the name of Maxim that I have attempted to learn, but didn't actually feel comfortable doing it. So we need 3 super jumps here.
You need to steal a mini sub to get to the ocean lab. The
And let's see if we get this on first try. And just about got it. Nice. It's a bit of a tight jump. So Jitsu right here. It's all good. Up candy so they can't hit us. They can't see us, in fact. We don't need the gun anymore. Console open. Tech. Shark. Men. Open the doors. Get on the floor to the dinosaur. This one is Ocean Guard and Kraken. And 2, turn off the turrets. Right here, there's a key over to the left. We don't care about the key, because we're just gonna clip right through. Like that. There's an alien there. Don't look at it. There's another one. Don't look at it. Oh, Yelmir. Hi. The X community represents. You're expected to die here a few times. Yeah, no lag damage because I have been starting to use the technique you have suggested and it works totally fine. Nice! Another first try. I wish the rest of the run went as well as the clips. We get the gap gun ready, open this door, get this elevator button that for some reason is really difficult to press. Do one more jib. Again, no lag damage. That's insane actually because we haven't gotten any lag damage from jibs this entire run. Which is probably a first for me. By the way, fun fact, you don't want to get lag damage ever. For obvious reasons. Whoops. So I messed that up. You don't want to get lag damage because you get slowed down. MJ12, Skywalker. You know, for obvious reasons, but also because in this game, if you have damaged body parts, it will apply a bit of a slowdown. Be it your legs or your arms. Build up 3, jump back here. Just taking the elevator itself is slow. Save here. Flip out into the water. Go for a bit of a swim. Good thing we have upgraded our swimming skill. Master level. Which you never actually do in casual play. Because why would you do that? So we're back here, jump up, and we are almost done with the C-Lab. Just another quick jump here. Second clip, I said a second clip. There we go, much better. Build up to super jumps early. Get up here, talk to this dude right here. Off the jock, and then we are off to one of the worst levels in the entire game, where there's a trick called the silo shot, and it's one of those tricks that you get first try, or you get stuck there for minutes. So let's hope I actually get it on first try. This is also a pretty big level underground, but we don't actually want to do that. We just want to trigger the end condition, which is blowing up a missile, and we can just nice, got it on first try. So we can just fire that law through the cover there, which is locked by the way, and you can also not blow it open. So no, you don't actually need to blow up a missile. I believe you need to blow someone up. I'm not sure. Maybe Yelmir in the chat can tell you more about that. But yeah, we are here, Area 51. We are 2 days late, but we're gonna do the raid anyway. Maybe ours will be a bit more successful. F in the chat for Jock. We did not save him.
Good work. You've reached.
Because unfortunately saving him is slow.
Find the elevator. Your primary objective is to accumulate
Jump over this
resources.
electricity here.
You're doing well. Come back to the communicator in Station 5. I can get you into Sector 2.
Nice. Another first try. This is weird. Things are going weirdly well.
To see one of my experiments perform so well.
You know, apart from the crashing and the messed up inventory.
We got a lot of things right when we made you, Denton. But
So we are going down here. We can just murder this guy. He's not gonna care too much. We could try and murder this guy, but he's got way too much HP.
Only listen to your own conscience.
So luckily the game didn't crash, because this is the area where it likes to crash as well. Make sure the Gap gun is reloaded as we enter the final room. 2001, nice reference, bro. Save load. Scare that guy, build up a super jump. So he's not blocking the way. And press the button through the cover. And that is time. And the game crashed! Beautiful! Yeah, there's a few places where the game can crash. This is one of them. Oh god, that was such a perfect ending. Oh yes, excellent. I'll fire it back up just so we have something. Okay. Alright. Yeah, by the way, next up is Persuade Super Mario Odyssey. Is gonna be here in a bit, so until then I could vamp or I could just go offline. Oh man, that run could have gone worse. Definitely could have gone better. Unfortunately, RTA times don't really mean much because we use a load remover. And by the way, if this run seemed at least a little bit interesting, feel free to get it, try it. It's not difficult to learn, and the Deus Ex speedrunning community is very welcoming for any newbies.
Yo, what's up, TrakkDay?
Yo, Purse. Alright, ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Alright, I'm gonna go offline then,
Okay.
and good luck.
Thanks, man.